This is a comedy podcast. It contains language and content that may not be suitable for everyone. Now enjoy the shenanigans because we know things.
Click the voicemail link in the show notes and leave us a voicemail about whatever is on your mind. Find us on TikTok at Jackwagon Express, on YouTube at Jackwagon Express Podcast, on X at Jackwagon Pod, and become an official Jackwagon on patreon.com/JackwagonPod. We know things. And now you can know
Welcome
things
to
too.
Audio for Idiots. It's the Jackwagon Express in your ear holes.
Oh, yeah. Welcome into the Jackwagon Express podcast. Now that I have all those buttons, I don't have to say anything else. We can get right into the fucking show.
Very good.
And let's start with this.
Crunchy snack.
Okay. We all... You might have a good guess as to what Misty and I are eating, but you will probably not guess what Troy is eating, so you need to go click and leave a voicemail. And
Take your guess.
Guess. If somebody fucking guesses what Troy is eating, I don't know. I will send you a Jackwagon Express t-shirt.
Here's another hint.
That's not just like a normal snack.
No.
That's what I don't get. But it's probably tasty. I mean, there are other versions of what Troy is eating.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the same thing, just a different shape. Okay, we're not going to give any too much more away.
No. Shh.
Okay, one last hint.
All right. All right. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Troy,
Well, that's it.
you have all the people that are high right now just like
Just
running to their
wondering
fridge.
what
They're-
you are eating.
they're-
Whatever it is, it sounds good, bro.
Yeah. What do I have that can make that noise?
Yeah, because I mean, everybody's at
And there's one stoner out there that knows exactly what that is.
yeah, because everybody is like at altitude. Buckle up, get ready for the Jackwagon Express.
Well, how was your guys' week? What did you do for Easter?
Oh, I had dinner with my sons. That's kind of nice.
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 So traditional? Is it ham or is it a I don't care? It's a family hangout.
This time we did like 3 oven baked chickens and a bunch of roasted vegetables and just a large meal.
Nice.
We didn't get the ham this time.
That sounds delicious. We did. My parents love doing Easter. They're big, like going to church and stuff, and Easter's a big deal to them, along with Christmas. So we respect that because it also comes with very good food.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the ham and the mashed potatoes and the corn and deviled eggs and
Yeah.
Baked beans.
baked beans and all that shit. And then my dad
Fruit
makes
salad.
3-bean salad, and he makes his own kind of like
It's like a coleslaw.
coleslaw, but it's not creamy, but it's all like red cabbage, but it's kind of sweet.
It's a sweet and sour coleslaw. Like a vinegar-based.
I would
You've heard of Murphy's Law, but have you heard of coleslaw?
know what is coleslaw.
It's coleslaw. It's everything must be chopped up cabbage with a delicious sauce.
Yes.
Put it this way, this coleslaw that my dad makes, I would highly consider putting it on a hot dog or a brat. It doesn't taste exactly like sauerkraut, but it's...
Why isn't a brat called a brat dog?
Why?
Oh.
Why?
No,
It's just a
It's a
question. He
brat.
doesn't have an
It's a-
answer.
hot dog, but it's a bratwurst.
Learn us.
You know, German sausages are the worst.
You know what? Maybe you started something there. It should be called the brat dog.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
brat. It's a hot dog. Is there such thing as a hot wurst?
No, but there's cheddar wurst.
Yeah, that's true.
I know something called a hot wurst. It's Kip.
Okay, explain yourself. I know you just made that up on the fly, so I got to hear this. I'm a hot worst. What does that even mean? Let's go.
I call bullshit.
Yep.
So
You're
that means
canceled.
you're hot, but sometimes you are the worst.
Oh, I like that. I do like that.
I know what you like.
Oh, yes, Misty. I'm all bricked up over you being right.
Oh my god.
All right.
We actually have a meat shop around here called The Worst Meat Shop.
Really?
Yeah, WURST. Best name.
But it's actually the worst name.
Yes.
I'm sure you're already doing this. Okay, so we got to talk about this every episode just because it's weird how Oregon and Wisconsin are kind of like the same, but the way the Earth is tilted, you guys must be a little bit more south because your weather seems better. What's your weather?
Today was 63. Tomorrow is 73, I think. Oh, no. Tomorrow's 67. The next day, 73. Just sunny. And then the forecast has rain for like a week straight.
Okay, see, like here today it was 34 and breezy, so it was cold. Now, like tomorrow it's 50 something. It fucking fluctuates so much. And then, we had snowstorm Elsa. We dropped 34 inches on us in a fucking day and a half. And then within a week, it was almost all melted. And then yesterday or the day before, the sun is out, and I was sitting outside for a minute, and all of a sudden, I'm like looking at my phone, and then I look up, and it is snowing like a motherfucker.
Yep.
5
What's the name of
minutes.
it?
5 minutes. 5 minutes
Go
later, it's okay. 5 minutes later, it's done, and the sun is back out.
Mm-hmm.
It is very, very weird here sometimes. We will get all 4 seasons in a day, a couple times a year.
For sure.
I mean, just like that. The other day was pretty close. It was chilly in the morning, and the sun was out. And then it snowed, and the sun came back out. So we kind of had it all.
And
That
then it
reminds me,
rained.
I always wanted to start a chili company, a canned chili, and call it Burr. Burr, it's chili.
I like that.
That's a good idea. You should fucking do that. All right, back to Easter.
Sorry, I'm just researching why a brat's not called
Oh my
a
God.
brat duck.
I want to know what you find. In the meantime, so Troy, what do you guys do on Easter? Do you have any grandbabies? Do you guys do any Easter egg hunting?
He's only 5 months old and lives 6 hours away right now. So we didn't. I mean, we did baskets for our kids up until like last year. I'd tell my wife, I'm like, they're 30 and 20 something. Actually, I got 2 of them in the 30s now and 1 in the 20s. And it's just for fun to have a little basket with some jelly beans and some kind of a fucking razor or.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to be the same way. Like right now, I have a 21-year-old who's off in college, and I dropped the ball a little bit, but I'm sending her off like a little mini basket with some candy and some shit like that. Like I just also coloring eggs. I also have a 9-year-old about to be 10. So I have a great range of like 9, 14, 18, and 21.
And then mine.
Okay. And 13.
Yes. Yes.
So, but it never gets old watching them color eggs. As a big of a pain in the ass as it can be, like, okay, let's go buy a dozen for this, a dozen, and then you buy all the shit to color them. Once you start coloring them and watch them and the smiles on their faces, it just doesn't get old.
Yeah.
The only thing I worry about is now the nice thing with like phones and shit. when you go and hide them so they can find them the next day. Because, yes, the Easter Bunny actually hides the hard-boiled eggs at our house. We leave them out. But the Easter Bunny has to take pictures of where some of them are. So the next day he can send them to us and we don't have to find one 3 weeks later.
Yeah, you can remember where they are.
Yep.
It's like when you were little and you had hamsters or gerbils, and one of them would get out, and you wouldn't find it until later.
Yeah.
When
in the heater vent or something.
Yeah, in the heater.
Well, I once, for my kid's birthday, I really wanted to. I had this little tiny. It was actually wood, and it was a cool box. My brother-in-law got me, but it looked like a little treasure chest. It had the little metal bent over, kind of the. Anyway, and it was all wood, and I wanted to go get 100 of those little $1 Sacagawea coins from the post office, and I was going to put $100 worth in the box, and then go bury it in the yard and give him a map. A pirate's map, and lead them around, and I always thought that'd be fun. But if you could save time by going out like 3 to 4 weeks before Easter and putting regular raw eggs out.
Oh God!
And then when they find them, it's kind of like you never know what you're gonna get. Is it a bomb or hard boiled?
Yeah, but see, that's still fun shit. I like the idea of an outdoor Easter egg hunt. The only problem here, living in Wisconsin, is it can go totally wrong. Like,
find them in the spring thaw.
Well, it could be nice out, or if you don't know if on Easter all of a sudden it's going to be fucking raining sideways, or we're getting 6 inches of snow. You just never know, so it's hard to plan. What? Yeah, all right. So for Easter, pretty traditional here. We had the ham and shit. The food's always good. It's awesome. I don't go to church. I shame on me, whatever. I just don't have time. I kind of just don't.
We do, but we just choose not to have time.
Well, it depends. And if you live in a split home, it's like, okay, they're at their mom's, and then they do their shit, and you got to pick them up at this time, and then take them to dinner at grandma's, and then get them back home.
Yep.
And then they were just on spring break, so they've been off for 9 or 10 days, and now Easter was on Sunday, so now
they're all jacked up on Cadbury.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they've been staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning, getting up at 9, 10, 11 o'clock, and now they're going back to school after that break. It's just a giant shit show. So, Easter was good. It was good.
Yep, I agree.
All right, so I did take a note on this, and apparently this has been happening for a little while. There's this trend on TikTok. I'm sure all you have to do is go to TikTok and do a search and type in office air, and this will show up. This has to be one of the most special things I have ever seen in my life. And the reason that I seen it is I actually seen it on Fox News about 3 nights ago. And we're talking about it's April 7th while we're recording this. There's a trend called the office air theory, or office air effect, or bad air at work trend. Okay? It's a viral social media boom boom phenomenon.
I was gonna say, can you pronounce that word?
Remember that from a couple episodes ago?
Yes.
Phenomenon. It's primarily on TikTok, where office workers complain that the indoor environment at their workplace makes them look and feel noticeably worse by the end of the day. All right. So the core idea...
That's just them being awake completely by the end of the day and seeing what they really look like.
Yeah, and pansy-ass pussy bitch Karens is what I'm talking about. Cancel me. Okay, so well, at the moment...
Hey, I can't find the button.
It started gaining traction from a TikTok creator named Noah Donlin, often called the Office Air Girl. In videos from early 2025, 2026, she documented how she would leave home feeling put together and cute, but by midday or end of day in the office, her skin would look dry, flaky, oily, her hair would go flat and greasy, she'd get breakouts, and overall she'd feel haggard or less attractive. She attributed it to office air. The combination of poor ventilation and air circulation, dry air from HVAC systems, higher levels of carbon dioxide buildup from people breathing in sealed spaces, low humidity, dust, and lack of fresh air exchange.
Nobody mentioned farts
Nope.
Nope.
from those shitty lunches and sushi they have.
Also, nobody mentioned that maybe this person is just allergic to work.
Yeah.
This person's like, oh my god, I'm working here. Oh my god, my hair is greasy and oily. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this other than just people growing up these days just have no fucking idea.
They need to pass the blame off onto something. I look like shit. What the fuck's up with the air in this taxi? Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You gotta blame somebody. It's just you. You look like shit, you greasy-haired motherfucker.
Troy, you'll understand. Misty, maybe not as much, but kind of a little bit, maybe.
Try me. Let's go.
These people are complaining about being at work in an office, and I look like this and feel like shit because the air is bad. And back in the day, it's like, oh no, I sliced half my finger off because I was doing cool man stuff in the garage, or I work here and this happened. Like, is
A Band-Aid made out of a napkin and duct tape.
Right, fuck that going to the doctor. If you cut your finger open, you wipe that shit up and you put super glue on it instead of going to the ER and paying $900 for their super glue. Like,
Did I not mention my experience when I was still a teller at my job about being lit on fire by the coin machine?
Well, I saw that video.
Yeah, did I go to the doctor? No.
Oh, okay.
I brushed it off
what
like
I'm
it was
talking
nothing.
about. I mean, that was pretty cool.
Just saying.
Misty has a video she works at a bank, and there's
Credit union.
Oh my fucking god! Same shit, different pile. Anyway, she has a video from the security camera of putting coins into the coin counter. Somebody brought in coins. This thing fucking like exploded like a fucking firework right in her face, and it's on camera.
Oh.
I did. We have like those. So we have like those cans of condensed air that we use to dust off the coin. Like if they're full of lint, whatever, we can't have that in our machine because it's gonna cause issues. Okay.
Hey,
so,
maybe that's what this girl that we were talking about
how
earlier...
about you not interrupt me?
Oh, but
while I'm finishing my story.
You can finish it in a second, but this is very important. Maybe that girl earlier that was bitching about the air should get those cans of condensed air and blow all the stale air off of her face. That. Okay, your turn. Sorry.
Nope, I'm done.
All right, she's done. Is there any jets flying, Troy?
Actually, yes. I was just. I don't do the dabs anymore, so it's more of a lighter. It's a Harrier jet.
So it's not a shaved jet. It's a Harrier
Nope.
jet.
It's like she was a teller at the bank and she got fired for gossiping. She
Okay.
was a teller. A teller? Not a shower. Oh.
All right, so this trend to me is stupid. Like I've been learning
Like every trend on TikTok.
these newer generations just have no idea what work even fucking means. Unless you like
Okay,
own a
I
farm.
have a question for you guys. as far as that yucky air making you look like shit, and you constantly got these fucking poor kids that apparently their parents leave them alone to be on social media at fucking 9 years old, but they're dying from challenges on TikTok. How can someone die? Let's kill someone in this office air. What are they gonna do? That gets them killed?
You mean with the office air?
Yeah, yeah. Let's say how could that TikTok challenge go bad and result in someone's death?
Well,
Next on the Jackwagon Express.
You could release a lot of shit into the air.
Yeah, you got the big fat guy that came back with gas station sushi, and he just starts fucking shitting himself, and then everybody starts throwing up because the smell of rotten shit, because he sharded so bad it's running down his pant leg. And as he runs, somebody slips in it, and then the smell, one person starts barfing, so everybody starts barfing, and they start drowning on their own vomit. It's a true story.
So I have one question for you before we move on to the next section. This is going to be a question for everybody, but first, Troy, have you ever heard of Quick Trip?
To the store?
No, okay, so in the Wisconsin Midwest area, there's a gas station called Quick Trip, but it's kind of like a mini, like you can get some potatoes in there and some bananas and fruit.
You have told me about this. All kinds of actual food.
Yeah, and then they have all these warmers, like and they'll have like mac and cheese, homemade mac and cheese. I mean, they have so much shit in there. They have breakfast sandwiches. They have burgers. You can go in there if they're out of something. You can ask them, and they'll make it. So, do you have anything like that in Oregon?
Not really. Not quite to that extent. I mean, you can go into your 7-Eleven and you got the fucking little sweaty hot dog rolling around on those metal bars, and maybe a slice of dried out pepperoni pizza sitting in the oven. But that's really it.
Okay, so Quick Trip also has that sweaty little hot dogs and brats rolling around on the wiener rollers.
Brat dog.
Yeah, brat dog. And they also have tornadoes, that's what they're called, which is like a tortilla that's crispy with shit in it. Sometimes it'll be pizza, sometimes. Anyway, you know what? Maybe I will go in there and take a video once and post it and then send it to you. Well, I'll put it on the YouTube page too. So, now I have to ask Misty, what is your favorite thing? It doesn't even have to be Quick Trip, but maybe it is Quick Trip. Because to be honest, the stuff in there it's decent. Okay. There's a few things in there that are pretty good, but most of the food in there is just like decent. You're talking like Bikini Bottom, fucking Krabby Patty shit. So Misty is there. Oh, Misty also lived in Tennessee. So there's cooler shit down there. Did you ever have Whataburger?
Yes.
I have never had Whataburger. Troy, have you had Whataburger?
I have not.
All right.
I had a dry burger.
So, Misty, can you compare Whataburger to anything around here or not really? Because apparently a lot of people fucking like it. Is it more like a McDonald's or an upper scale or in the middle, like a Culver's? Troy probably doesn't know what Culver's is, but
I'd say it's closer to a Culver's.
So a little bit higher quality.
It's higher quality than McDonald's or even Burger King. It's probably like more close to a Culver's real beef quality burger.
Okay, what about Jack in the Box? I know that is down there.
I love Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is good. I've only had it once, and it was a long time ago.
What'd you have?
Oh.
A burger? Just a burger? Like, you don't have to know the exact thing, but like a burger?
I want to say I had the tacos.
Yeah, theirs are weird. They're like sealed and deep fried.
Yes.
I grew to like them. But I love the meat. Their meat has a certain flavor to it that's just delicious.
So are the deep fried tacos smaller, like mini tacos, or are they like more?
No,
No,
it's a full-on
it's
taco.
normal.
It's like a hard-shelled taco. It's just sealed on the
It's just
top and dropped in
Kind of like
oil.
what I've made here before, and you didn't want one because it wasn't cool enough for you.
Oh, okay.
It's legit taco meat sealed in a taco shell, and you fry it in oil, and it's a fried taco.
Yeah.
Well, I don't ever remember that happening, and it would definitely not be too cool for me because that sounds delicious.
I did make it here, and you're like, nope, I'm good with my regular taco. I'm like, okay.
Well, anyway, what else does Jack in the Box have?'t that sounds fucking delicious. That's bullshit. We don't.
They
have.
have. I love their flat little sourdough, round, like flat bread sourdough burgers. They're fucking delicious. Yeah, they got all kinds. I think
mean,
the
they have
best
breakfast. They have
are-
chicken, like grilled chicken, chicken sandwich.
You guys have Carl's Jr.?
No.
Well, we used to have Hardee's, which is the same thing.
Yeah, good shit.
Now our closest one's 45 minutes away, but there were certain things there that was really good, like their mushroom and Swiss. Their mushrooms had like a gravy with them. It wasn't just mushrooms. That was fucking phenomenal. And their chicken sandwiches were always way better.
You guys should try take your hamburger meat and mush it up with the taco seasoning and then make yourself a burger. But you get your buns and then you get those little small, I don't know, probably however many inches they are, round, flat, crunchy. They're like a hard taco shell, but they're flat and round.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Yep.
you put one on the bottom bun, or on the bottom bun, and then you put the meat on top of there. Then you got your cheese, then you got your tomato, and then you put your lettuce. And you can either use beans or sour cream to butter up your bread, but then on the top you put one more and then the bun. So you have two, like, you ever put potato chips on your.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the potato chips on the sandwich, but you got the taco meat in the taco, and everything else there is from a taco. The lettuce, the tomatoes, the cheese. And that's how I make taco burgers. And they're fucking delicious.
That sounds fucking pretty awesome. I would probably eliminate one of the buns, because I try to watch my carbs and my girlish figure.
Yeah.
But, other than that, I like that idea. So that reminds me.
Well, I was just going to say, I've taken I don't know if you've been seeing, but there's it's all over Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, where you take the pickle slices. And, well, first of all, you just take a handful of shredded cheese and you throw it down on the pan.
Yep.
Until it melts down into a circle the size of a fucking taco shell.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fry it, and then I took mine and I put up 2 cans, and across the can I put a barbecue something or other, and the handle was kind of squared, so it made a stand-up taco. But it made the shell out of just pure cheese. But there's the other thing where you take the long cut pickles that are sliced for sandwiches, but the long way, and you lay like 4 of those down on top of some cheese, and you throw some cheese on top of that, and you fry it and melt that shit down, and you make 2 of those, and they make your bread. And you use that instead of bread, so it's super low carb, and it's fucking delicious. It's messy, but it's really fucking good. And I tried another one of their things the other day I saw where they took the wedges, whatever they're called, the thicker spears, and you take basically one out to lower the liquid a skosh, and then you dump in a taco seasoning mix, shake it up, and let it sit for a couple days. And I did that, and I've eaten the whole jar so far. I have 1 pickle left. They're pretty good. It's weird. It's like a chili cheese something. I don't know.
Well, I have something that is very simple that almost anybody can do, but I'm going to let Misty talk about it because they're fucking phenomenal. So do you like Cheez-Its or oyster crackers? Do you like either?
Yeah, I love oyster crackers in my chowder.
Okay, so I'm going to let Misty explain how she makes these, and these fucking things are like candy. So What do you do with the Cheez-Its and the oyster crackers?
So the oyster crackers, I coat them in some kind of olive oil. And then I take the dry ranch seasoning, sprinkle that on, mix it up, and then I take lemon pepper, dill weed, and garlic powder. I sprinkle that on. I never measure. I just sprinkle to taste. I let my daughter taste it because she knows how they're supposed to taste. So I just let her taste it. Yep. Mix it all together, and it's just this freaking savory oyster cracker. Kind of similar with the Cheez-Its. The Cheez-Its, though, I don't put lemon pepper on them. So I usually buy like the Cheddar Jack Cheez-Its. I'll put olive oil on them. I'll put garlic powder, onion powder, the dry ranch. I'll throw a little bit of smoked paprika on those, and then dill weed.
And you bake them, right?
And then I bake them.
Yep.
Yes. So I bake them for 30 minutes in 10-minute increments. So I bake them for 10 minutes. I stir them, put them back in. Another 10 minutes, stir them, put them back in for 10. But they become crispy, and they're just, the seasonings just soak right into them.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. This is fucking awesome. I never had this before in my life until I met Misty. And you just like spread them out on a big ass cookie sheet, bake them, stir it up, seasonings, shit, and you bake them again. They're one of them fucking things where if you put them out on the counter and you walk by and you grab a little handful, you're gonna do that all night.
Yeah. Yep.
It's so good.
Let me ask you something. Since you guys are from way over there, I saw this video, and for the life of me, I can't remember.
What if you're from way over there and we're from here?
Yeah. Like what? What?
No, you're over there. No, you're over
No,
there.
you're over there.
There was this thing, and I don't remember if they called them something or other crackers, but it was like,
were they white?
Me that saltines, and they put them in a jar with a bunch of seasonings and something like they're floating in this shit, and then they eat them out of that. It's like something candy or fuck. Have you ever heard of that?
No, this does not ring a bell.
Nope.
Okay. I think it's like a southern thing or something. I saw it on YouTube, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I've
they're like
never
wet,
seen that.
but I don't know. It looks pretty good.
Usually things that are wet are pretty
good.
All right. That's enough of it. Like, see, we got sidetracked. We just talked about food. And I mean, I've been snacking on popcorn, but it's time. We have a news story. We have a new news anchor for the Jackwagon Express, and his name is Joe Stokes, okay?
Oh,
So-
he's a legend in the news business.
He's a
And
legend.
We got him on the Jackwagon Express.
We haven't even had a story yet, and he's a legend. So here we go.
That's right.
And of course, on the Jackwagon Express, we have the news dumpster because nothing is good. So we call it the news dumpster. And we don't break the news, we just sprain the news.
We break the news the way people break wind.
Yes. And you can go check out episode 12 called Breaking Wind. All right. So let's jump into our news dumpster. We have one story for you this week. It's the garbage truck showing up. All right.
Welcome to the Jackwagon Express News Dumpster, where we give you news stories we wish were true, but they're not, even though we wish they were. I'm Joe Stokes, Florida man arrested after attempting to crowdfund a missile defense system for his mobile home park. Sebring, Florida. A 59-year-old Sebring man is facing fraud charges after he launched a crowdfunding campaign to purchase and install a personal missile defense system for his mobile home park, collecting $2,340 from 67 donors before investigators determined he had no technical plan, no vendor, and had spent $800 of the funds on what receipts described as
preparedness supplies,
including jerky, a rain poncho, and a foam pool noodle. He listed as
antenna component,
according to the arrest report. Earl Finch posted the campaign under the title
Protect Sunny Pines Estates, Community Missile Shield Initiative,
and set a funding goal of $1.4 million, which he described as
a conservative estimate, based on some videos I watched.
The campaign page included the
God
following
damn.
project milestones.
Phase 1, $50,000. Survey the property and identify best defensive position near the shuffleboard court. Phase 2, $400,000. Acquire radar equipment or something equivalent. Phase 3, $900,000. Main missile system, installation, and alignment. Phase 4, $1.4 million. Ribbon cutting ceremony, cake provided. All donations non-refundable, as this is a wartime project.
When investigators arrived, Finch had set up a folding table outside his unit with a hand-lettered sign reading Defense Command HQ and a donation jar containing $14 in coins. He told agents he was waiting on a vendor callback he had placed through a general Google search for
Missile defense contractors near me.
the pool noodle recovered as evidence, declined to comment. Investigator Todd Brennan stated he had a spreadsheet. The numbers did not add up. He said that was Phase 5. He raised $2,340 to defend a mobile home park from missiles. He spent $800 on jerky. There is no Phase 5. And now, back to the shit show. I mean the Jackwagon Express.
God damn. That was about as weird as it gets.
My God.
I mean, we had Joe Stokes. I mean, he had quotes.
What the
fuck
fuck was that?
It was weird how the quotes suddenly turned into like personal quotes from the guy from the trailer park.
Well, yeah, that's what it was. He had quotes from the guy. Yeah, Joe Stokes is fucking boots on the ground. Like, he's in the grind. He's going to have
That's
quotes.
why he's a legend.
He
A legend
is.
around this trailer park.
Yeah, I mean... Missile fucking...
Defense system.
I like how he said that the poo noodle, which was taken for evidence, declined an interview. I want to thank Joe Stokes, though. I mean, boots on the ground in a trailer park like that, that could be some scary shit.
Oh, what we need to get for Stokes is like a man on the ground, you know. We'll get him one of those field reporter fellas.
Well, I'm surprised that the Valley Girl from the last episode didn't show up. I mean,
I am too.
she kind of sounded like...
We can get him that the guy that, what's his name, Man Onasine.
What?
Manny Onasine.
Oh,
Manny on the scene will be his buddy.
I get it.
How do you know
yes.
Manny on the scene?
Yeah. Maybe there's a guy named, like, Boots on the ground.
Yeah, Boots on the ground. They call him Boots. That's his nickname is Boots.
All right. Well,
His name is Manuel, but they call him Boots. Boots on the ground. On the ground. It's French.
it is. I mean, so okay. So, I mean, that was next week. I believe that Joe Stokes is working on a story about somebody that got an OWI. But is this person that got the OWI is saying that they basically were not drinking while driving. It was only while they were stopped. So we'll see.
What?
We don't have OWIs in Oregon.
What?
We don't have OWIs in Oregon.
Really?
No.
We have DUII.
Uh-oh.
Driving under the influence of intoxicants. That's literally it's short for that is DUI.
Okay, see, so
we have
I've heard
DUI
operating with while intoxicated.
Yep, we have DUI and OWI. So
no, I think it's just OWI.
No.
Are you sure?
DUI is driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
It's just DUI, driving under the influence. They leave it vague.
OWI is operating while intoxicated. That means you could be operating a four-wheeler. You could be operating a snowmobile. You could be operating...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Correct.
Not necessarily a car.
Correct.
Nope. So, like, you can get pulled over out boating, having some beers, and you're operating while intoxicated.
Right. And but they also do use that for regular vehicles on the road.
Yep.
So driving under the influence, I just know this from my dad's experience. All of his were OWIs because it's operating while intoxicated. He was operating a vehicle while intoxicated. DUI could be under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
Yep.
What if I was intoxicated operating a vehicle?
Well, that's OWI.
OWI.
Operating while
That's an
intoxicated.
LV.
See, they call it
No,
operating.
not operating while intoxicated. What if I'm intoxicated while operating?
IWO.
If I was a doctor.
Wait, no. Hold
operating
on.
a patient.
I mean,
Intoxicated about OWO. No,
he's
IWO.
He's saying operating on a patient while intoxicated.
That would definitely be an OW.
That would be a OROWI.
Yeah.
And we need to know who that person is.
Yes.
Immediately.
Has anybody seen my scalpel?
Unless it's one of the people that are like putting in these like fake lips and extra
Botox and shit.
booties and girls. That I don't understand that. That's a whole. I'm not getting into that topic right now.
Disgusting.
It drives me insane. Like the girls with the Botox where their lips are like all like bent up and out. Like I just want to go over there and like rub something on their lips.
They look like a baboon's ass.
Yeah.
The red puffy.
I just want to go over there and like lick their lips or something and stick them to the fucking window.
Yeah.
Why would you even lick their lips? That's disgusting.
Oh my god, it's a joke. Get their lips wet.
They got a big
stick
old
them to a window
canker
like a
sore
suction
on there and
cup.
some herpes.
Right.
All right, so what do we want to do next? I mean, if this was live, it would be a lot better. We could have people ask, but we have a couple things we can do here. We could go into the top trending topics going around social media in the last week, or we could just jump into the would you rather questions.
Would you rather?
Yeah, that's what I think too.
I need to make a drink though.
Well,
Would you rather make a drink or start this now? I know Misty's answer.
Yeah.
okay, let's just do these would you rathers. If you have a few minutes, we could. Unless you want to go make a drink, and me and Troy will just talk shit, but you have 3 minutes. All right, Troy, what do you want to talk about shit about? She's making a drink, and then we're gonna get
Misty.
All right, let's talk about Misty. All right,
What the hell?
you're down to like 2 minutes.
At a later point.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Oh,
for
crap. Yeah, she can hear this later.
she just realized and slammed the door and left.
She's from Tennessee. You're the only Tennessee here. Oh.
What's up, Jackwagons? We have a little break in the action here because we ended up going political, and we're trying to keep that out of these episodes, so we are going to put that section into Patreon, and now we'll jump back into the middle of a conversation, back to the show. All right, so
And you're like, wait, is that even my turd?
You pooped somebody else's turd out of your butt?
That's got to be some kind of a... There's got to be a name for that, like the seahorse, you know, the way the male takes the babies and lets it out of its pouch. So it's like someone would poop into someone else's butt, they would squeeze it, walk off, and then shit it out. What would you call that? What?
Oh my god.
Maybe you should ask AI. I don't know, but I can tell you what.
I'd call that seahorsing.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
I don't even know what
all the
fuck
clips
just
from
happened.
this episode are coming after 1 hour and 20 minutes.
We're gonna have to cut this into a two-parter, like the turd.
Oh my god.
So I have some would you rather. I'm gonna kind of give you excuse me, I'm gonna kind of give you the gist of the 3 would you rathers I have, so we gotta pick one. All right. Excuse me. So One has something to do with hopping or skipping like a bunny. One has to do with going back in time in a historical event, and the other has to do with living in a simulation.
Going back in time.
Going back in time. All right, so this is a would you rather we have to discuss here at the end. Would you rather be able to go back in time and observe any historical event as an invisible spectator, or be able to see any possible future outcome of your own choices before making them? This is fucking interesting.
Huh.
Well, I would definitely already know what my choices would be, because if you do it enough times, you could do the most perfect thing ever. Like if you went and decided you're going to rob a bank, and then you just figured out, shit, I got caught because of, okay, so I eliminate that in my next thing, and then later I got caught because of, and you go through all that, eliminate it pretty soon. And I don't mean to rob a bank, but I'm just saying as an example. By the end of that, you'd get away with it because you'd figure it out.
Right.
Because you know. And also, it's like, that'd be great for gambling. It's like, I only got $60 left. Should I throw it in the machine? It's like, no, you're not going to win. Just buy the beer. Okay.
So,
That reminded me of the guy with the trailer park fucking missile surveillance system.
I also have the hiccups, so it's hard to talk. But I also think it depends on how old you are. So, me, at my age, right where I am right now, I'm happy with my life. So, instead of being able to see any possible future outcome, I'm pretty confident my future outcomes are going to be okay or good or whatever. I would rather be able to go back in time to any historical event and be an invisible spectator.
So you can only be an observer. You can't interact with the world.
No,
at all.
you can only go see what happened.
Okay.
So I could go back. I could see if Oswald really pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
I could go
Or fucking drop a parachute down with DB Cooper to see where that sack of
I go
cash
back
is.
with DB Cooper. I could go back to ancient Egypt
Mm.
and see what they're really doing with the fucking pyramids.
Yeah, for real.
I could go back and, there's so many options. I could go back and check out alien shit if there is. I could. I'm so much more intrigued with that.
Oh, me too.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't need to see future outcomes. It is what it is.
Well, the other
Excuse
thing
me.
too, though, so with the future outcomes, then you could pull off, like if you knew, let's say 4 years from now, the year before they're 1-16, and you bet a bunch of money on them because no one knows that they're going to win the Super Bowl that year at a gazillion to 1 odds. You could do something like that now, knowing the future outcome of that. If you go back and you can witness something and then come back here with the knowledge, I would think, since you can't change anything, alter it anyway, or you couldn't buy a stock in some business back then that's huge now, then you would have to witness something that you could come back here now that is unsolved, and then go and, like you said, either you would know, you could be there to see if what's his face shot, but also if something that's missing, someone that's missing, maybe there's a treasure somewhere, or you know, something that if you could see where something went that was, years ago, and then you could go discover it now. See, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to use it to get some goddamn money or something.
Yeah, I mean, so, another thing that I would do is I would go and I would stand, like, right behind Charlie Kirk.
Well, and
Invisible.
Mm-hmm.
The
Or,
other thing too is, what about like the missing 411, like the fucking kid, like where the fuck
Yes.
standing next to fucking little Dion, whatever his name was.
Dior Coons.
Yeah, like and just to something that's like fucking who was it? Be at the last Jack the Ripper murder and then trip him as he comes out of the alley, and then but
Or what's the guy's name? One of the most popular alien abduction guys, where they were in the woods and he was like a woodworking crew.
Oh, Travis Walton.
Yeah, go be right by him when that happens.
Oh yeah.
How great would that be to be like standing and be like, this guy just hid behind a log and fucking like waited it out for a couple days and has this immaculate story.
Mm-hmm.
He got butt plugged by an alien.
Or he got butt plugged by an alien.
Okay.
Or his buddies gave him like DMT or some bullshit and then butt plugged him and then fed him a story when he woke up.
On this same kind of a subject. Now you could go back in time and you can alter one event. You can, as a human, you could show up in a room and you can take a gun with you or whatever you want to take with you, but you got to be able to carry it. And you can go back to a spot in time now, only you're not invisible and you can affect the outcome. Where would you go?
I struggle with this one because I feel like no matter what I do, unless I go to like China or the other side of the earth, but no matter what I do, if I go back and affect one little tiny thing, that could change everything in the history of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that could affect me being born. That could affect me having any of my kids. That could affect me meeting Misty. It could affect anything. So I have a big issue with fucking with the past.
Let's say that your family's locked in.
Okay, family isn't. All my kids, Misty.
Your reality at home is intact.
Right now, to this day, where I sit right fucking now, everything would be the same no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But I could go back and affect one thing. Now I gotta think.
Yeah, because it's like, there's so many, like, depending on your mood or whatever, like, one of these children that disappeared and were found dead or even taken by some serial killer, some 3-year-old or John Benet Ramsey or something or you have, I could stop the World Trade Center airplane, or I could, there's massive things that have happened in history.
Those were holograms. Anyway, what I would do, I would put myself in the place to where I know exactly who Epstein is, what he does, who he's all connected to, and everything. That's what I would do. And then I would fucking expose it all.
But that's what... It'd be hard to do because you'd have to be there, like, at one time. You know what I mean? Not 10 years with him, just like you're in a room all of a sudden. Would you be in his cell when he supposedly was killed? To see what actually happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I would be like, I don't fucking know, but that's something that really, really bugs me / interests me / how deep was he connected? I just think it's everywhere. I honestly do. I think it's fucking everywhere.
Oh, it is. Even what's her face's dad was a Mossad agent, and it just goes. They were all connected for a reason.
I think he's connected to everybody that's enemies. I think he was connected to Iran. I think he was connected to Israel. I think he was connected to fucking China and us and everything. I think he was a middleman. I think he was kind of a guy that had a lot to say with a lot of shit that was going to happen or was happening. That's just what I think.
Yeah, I think that, well, originally I thought it was all mostly sex stuff, but there's a lot of government secrets and stuff. But I think that he, people could visit that island even, once you knew or once everything was out, then everybody after that kind of has to, fess up that they really kind of know what he was up to. But billions of dollars can make you probably not see things. But
what about the alleged dead bodies at his ranch? Apparently, they're gonna start going and looking.
That would be interesting if they found it.
Found
some.
I don't know how true it is or not, but you can see on TikTok, there's people that sit like on this road nearby and they're flying drones in there looking. I don't know how they're getting away with that, but it's really not protected airspace. But whatever, if they go in there and find bodies, that'd be real interesting.
Yeah, because it would really validate a lot of the shit that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine people that would go out there and you're out there having the time of your life with some billionaire that you've been talking to about some investment, and this guy you're praying that he's going to invest, and then you have a couple drinks with him, and then you get real drowsy, and then you wake up in a nice room in a nice bed in the morning, and you're like, oh, what happened? And then you get up, you get dressed, and you come out, and then they show you a picture of 2 naked 11-year-old boys in bed with you while you're passed out. And he's like, well, obviously I didn't fucking do anything. And they like, I know, but imagine trying to explain that when this picture comes out. Oh shit. Well, don't worry. I will make sure this picture never comes out. But remember, when I call on you for a favor, to vote a certain way or to do this or to do that, just remember, or I'll take care of you.
I think if there's bodies buried out there, I think it would be the ones who didn't comply, the ones who saw too much.
Well, supposedly they killed some during rough strangulation sex by accident.
Yep, that too. All right, well,
I remember one time I accidentally killed a girl during sex when we were doing that thing where you shoot him in the head.
Or what about the thing with what we were talking about the other night with the kill pillow?
Oh, yeah. Apply gentle pressure.
Yeah.
Gentle
on each side of the face.
Yeah, for ergonomic fit.
Yeah. All right, well, I tell you what. This is going so long. We are going to split this into 2 episodes. So obviously, if you're hearing this, you've already listened to the first one. Well, maybe not, but we're going to cut it off somewhere right before the political shit starts. So you're going to get politics and would you rather. So let's finish off the would you rather stuff because these other 2 are very interesting. Here's the other one. Would you rather discover that your entire life has been a highly realistic simulation run by future humans for entertainment, or discover that free will doesn't exist and everything you've done was predetermined?
Ew. I would keep the free will one. I don't like either one of those, but I would keep the free will over anything.
Same.
Yep, I agree.
Same here.
I tend to agree. I would rather know that, you're not predetermined.
Yep.
But so how does that work though? If free will exists, But then the other one is true, that your life is a simulation. Is that even fucking possible?
It means that you think that maybe your world is a simulation, but you still are making choices within the simulation that affect.
True. So the creators don't have full creative control.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I agree. The free will thing. Well, it depends. Okay, what does it say? Or discover. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, definitely. It might be a little different if you did not discover that free will doesn't exist. If everything happens and you don't discover, you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if it was stated so free will doesn't exist, but you don't know that, then you don't know what you don't know. Right?
Yeah, you wouldn't need free will because you don't know about it.
But this specifically says that you discover. I agree 100%. I like what you said there. I would much rather discover that this whole thing's a simulation, but I've been making the decisions in the simulation.
And once you discover that it's a simulation, you have your own free thoughts on it.
True.
Because who knows? Maybe you could figure out the Matrix.
You know what? I need to watch The Matrix again because when I've watched it, I didn't understand how much shit is that Easter eggs, so to speak, were thrown in there.
You know what comes before Matrix?
What?
April Fools.
I'm lost. What does that mean?
Matrix.
April
Fools.
April Fools. Matrix. I think he gets it now. Maybe.
Do you know if it comes before Mayflowers?
April showers.
April showers.
Duh. That was lame.
I thought Troy said pilgrims.
That was lame.
Okay, last would you rather? I'm glad Misty decided to wake up for this one. Would you rather have to hop everywhere like a bunny or skip everywhere like a kid on a playground for the rest of your life?
Definitely skip everywhere like a kid on a playground.
Yeah, everywhere you went.
Yes.
Everywhere.
I don't care. Skip for sure. Would you want to get down on all fours and hop on all fucking four?
Well, you don't have to get on all fours, but you can still.
Oh, okay, what does a bunny do? A bunny has 4 legs. You would hop like a bunny.
A rapist polar bear. Would you rather try to run away with hops, or do you think you could just start skipping really, really fast?
Skip really, really fast, because I'm actually a really good skipper. Apparently, Kip would rather hop like a bunny, because he thinks that's going to be faster. So he likes to get on all fours and just.
I just had so many jokes right now.
Hop through the house.
I don't think he would think they're funny. So
go ahead.
No, I'm not. No, because you're all.
You know what a rabbit's favorite part of beer is?
Favorite part of what?
Beer.
Beer?
Yeah.
What's that?
The hops.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with skip on this one as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you could probably kind of skip real fast, like maybe people wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, I think because you can discreetly skip over hopping like a fucking.
I'm gonna
rabbit.
try that tonight when we're done podcasting. So be like,
yeah, you guys race to the house.
I will skip way faster than Kip will.
This kind of sounds
sure.
like
Oh my God, I should be there jumping, and then it would be a hop, skip, and a jump away.
You should. Oh my God,
this
yes.
kind of sounds like a video. Maybe I have an idea. Maybe Misty and Troy, you could do this too at your work. Because that's where you seem to do everything but work. We can me and Misty, like I'll take the recycling bin or the garbage can, and she could take the other one. We'll hop them out to the end of the road, and then we'll skip them out and see which one is better.
Definitely gonna be skip.
Like we should make some videos for the Jackwagon Express YouTube, so we have more than 14 views.
How about this? How about you try hopping with the garbage can? and I will skip with the recycle bin
I don't give a shit. Whatever.
because that would be fucking funny. Trying to watch you hop with the garbage can behind you.
Maybe I should put my GoPro on my forehead and just record like even a part of a day where I'm always hopping and you're always skipping no matter what we do.
Okay.
Have you seen the video? Have you
Troy.
seen the challenge of the married couples watching each other run full speed for the first time again?
No, I
don't
have
think
not
so.
seen that.
So it's the wife will film, and then the husband will just run as fast as he can, and then he goes across the street, switches the phone, and then she runs by as fast as she can. And it's pretty damn funny looking because we don't run as fluid as we used to. Speaking of which, did you hear about Bruce Lee's brother, Brocco?
Oh, broccoli?
He was boiled
Broccoli.
alive.
Oh my God.
I fucking caught that one right away.
I'm proud of you.
Well,
That
he
was
said
very
Lee,
good.
and I'm like, broccoli. Ba-doom.
That was very good. Can you find the
After all
button
that
this
fighting,
time?
he has cauliflower ears.
We're going to
Hey,
see if
I
we
can't
can
find the
the button. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, ba-doom. I found it.
Good job.
He was beaten so bad he became a vegetable.
I totally forgot about the laugh track. I specifically added it for you, Troy.
It's supposed to be at every terrible joke we say.
I know.
Overkill.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode.
Click the voicemail link in the show notes and leave us a voicemail about whatever is on your mind. Find us on TikTok at Jackwagon Express, on YouTube at Jackwagon Express Podcast, on X at Jackwagon Pod, and become an official Jackwagon on patreon.com/JackwagonPod. We know things, and now you can know things too.